I'm playing.
Operator, did you hear that?
Yeah.
It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Who's on the Alliance right now?
Dragon.
There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people.
I want to try something different.
Alright, go ahead.
Let me look at this real quick. You know, if I look, it's gonna select it. This dude don't need us.
Really? I felt comfortable to go longer.
Do so much damage too. Like I'm ranking up WarFrame's weapons myself, so we don't have like an anchor. We don't have someone. Yo, what up?
So you guys had to remember meeting each other. Yay.
Yeah, I got biohazard, hazardous.
Yeah, they're still bio. That's why I call them bio. That's why I call them bio.
Yeah. Yep. You probably first met me. I only had hazardous. At that time, they'd suspended biohazard. Yeah.
Remember when I was in Bats Clan? Yeah, remember when we were in Bats Clan and everything? Yeah. Way back, yeah. No.
Oh, at that point, I had a mic back then, but it was all fucked up for a good. Yeah, I ended up getting another one. Yep. Alright, busy as hell. Fucking working all the time, man. Sucks. It's only gonna get worse in the winter, too. Being a mechanic, all these vehicles full of ice and shit.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm trying to get that activated. I'm always trying to get that activated. I have ours on, but I was gonna talk to Bio here because hey, the solar rear is not open for me to do it for some weird reason.
I gotta talk to Randy.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our
Yeah, it's true.
until reinforcements arrive.
That's why I want to do it also too, and we can also help the Alliance, not just the Alliance, but also you know what I mean? It doesn't sound so bad to be wanting to be a conqueror of the galaxy, huh? For real. That's what I've been saying. This will be like the 5th time I have to build another one for the Alliance.
So,
what we need to do is build the Spectres. Yes?
you're saying you can't, yeah, I would say you probably got to build the Spectre before. It's probably not that you don't have the, I think Randy or Zombie made it where you could do that, where you could handle that.
See, but every time I build the Spectres for the Alliance, if you guys, we were living, if something happens or seeing some mess with it, it will set me back to ground zero. My Spectres for my clan are all done. All our Spectres are done for our clan. Court even like made sure that was all done before he left. We have to finish the Spectres for the Alliance.
You guys as a clan can set your own rail down. There won't be an Alliance rail. You as a clan can set down a clan rail. Us
I've
as an
tried.
Alliance, we can set down an Alliance rail. you have to wait. You have to read. You gotta follow. Like I followed one for 2 months and finally tried it. It took me 3 tries and we only did it once ever. Anyways, you have to wait until the timing is right, because if someone owns it for like a day, the whole next day is a fight for who's gonna own it the next day. Or it's not every day, it's like every week. I mean, the dates are right there. It even shows the date. This long, the next period. So what you find is that once a clan owns one of those, they're locked down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Venus and Pluto, every planet. They're different clans, but some of them are clans within the alliance. An alliance, like, will own something, and then like Prime Assassin's clan is one of the members of that alliance. They own a whole nother planet. Like they're all in cahoots.
I went to the store.
Like no life. These are people who like only play this. They've been playing like I have since November 12th, 2015.
So if we have to go to war with them, we have to like go with the big head and we need only one price attack. That's another thing too.
They have, and if you get it, the very next time, you got a point like hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Take it right back.
That's why we have to get the alliance one built together, because it's not going to be all great if I can get my own. You have to lock it in. You only get one shot at these guys, because they've probably been like, no one's going to take a rail. They haven't been active for many years, some of them. But you only get one shot to doing that, so that's why I said we have to build the alliance right once first and lock it in, okay?
Like if I were to go for one of those rails and do it right now, like the conflict, I wouldn't even know what to do. They've changed it 5 different times at least. Well, I mean, you used to just go, and it was like a mobile defense. But with the respecters, you could put down, basically computers, you could put down, and they would try to get your way. Then it became a like PvP with also the respecters. So not only were you against specters, there was actually people there too. Kind of stuff.
And also integrity too. If you have a bad reputation, you can start losing it that way too. That's what I'm saying. You have to have it like all composed and in lock, and how to get in the game, it's really a bitch. You mean?
Yeah. Then they changed it where it was only player versus player, and it was like running it back and forth. This was before they came out with Naro or whatever. Yeah, I'm decent. I have a couple tricks. Like,
And when you build the specters, it's important what weapons you use, you can build them and how much damage they can do, because that's exactly what you use to parry, like the parachute. And those are the same ones you donate. Yeah. Exactly. So whatever how you built it, use the same ones donate. Exactly.
Really strong weapon, you'll have the identity. So.
We can have the whole world if we wanted to. Really. We could have the whole world, but we just have the right builds and the right specters. You can have the whole thing. It'll be fun as shit.
It's a lot to chew.
It's a whole different level. It's fun.
But you'd have to have an organization here where one of these other clans has a rail, and you have a rail, and then the alliance rail. You have to have soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have to be ready to fight. Like, let's do this.
But we gotta know ahead of time. We gotta know ahead of time what day it's gonna be.
What day it's gonna be dropped, what to expect. See what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah. So everyone can be on, because everyone has to fight. We have to be there to fight. It used to be 12 hours of battling. So like I remember 8-9 hours of just constantly doing this one thing over and over and over to get more points for our side.
Yeah, that's when we have to go into tank station.
235, 255,000 into the game of credits to do it. Hell, I remember, I think I took a picture, 580,000. The battle pay, it was battle pay, where the clan could pay people to then go do it. So it was 580,000 for every time you went through it, from beginning to end and did it. But credits ain't nothing. I mean, I got like 36 mil credits. Well, that means you're building a lot of weapons and warframes, and like, that's what your credits. I was there. I was there at one point. Now, see, I went plat happy. In the beginning, I didn't, get any plat or whatever, but I went plat happy, and I have every gun in the game still. Like, I didn't get rid of bullshit weapons just to have other better weapons. I kept them. Exactly. Taxi. Yeah, jockey.
I've been always talking about the solar rails. I'm always talking about the solar rails. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. I know. I know a lot of people know.
Have you done much of the Conclave?
Yeah, they love Conclave. That's the whole reason also I got them into it too, for that.
I'm more over here. I'm more co-op.
Alright, I mean, there's a reason why I had you guys do certain things. Like, I don't want to do Conclave. We're going to do Conclave. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, there's an endo down there.
I was preparing for every output for the solar rails. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him all.
I'm sure you guys didn't get that endo. It's down on the ground. On the ground on the backside marked waypoint.
Endo. Bio. Isn't that your...
It might look like Hydroid, but it sure isn't. It's titanium. I'm bright neon green.
I love that.
Pretty good.
She's awesome.
She's like she can solo it, but she can help the team too. Tribute puts up an enemy as tribute, and all of us don't get status effects, like toxic damage or fire damage. And then Lantern, Lantern, see this thing over here? See over here? That's Lantern. I made that enemy do that, and all the other enemies are trying to stand underneath. So they end up like all being easily shot, and that thing goes up and damages whoever's in the foe.
This is where I go learn. Go to bio. Right?
Spellbind. Word it the right way. Say it the right way. Spellbind is like, it takes the enemy's guns, but it don't do much for these guys. It can pick enemies up, but not all of them. But the allies become immune to the status effect, that's what I was saying, where you don't get poison damage or whatever. The effects, the status don't show. Tribute is like a random buff. You get some random ability that helps you. Whether increase armor, increase weapon damage. Lantern picks up an enemy and they all go to it, and then it explodes, and then Razor Wing is where you shoot down. There's an archway. Like right now, see how we all have butterflies around us? That's a tribute. That means we have a random buffer. Pox.
working on getting an Amber Prime blueprint.
Yeah, I'd like to know where all the different places are. I'd have to write it down. All the places where Arcwing, Melee. I think I have the rifle already, but I only knew because I was with somebody else and we were farming, you know what I mean?
What is the new Arcwing? Other than the research. What is that? I have no clue what that is. What is that?
I don't truly know. I don't truly know. As far as seeing someone use it, as far as using her, I can tell you what it says, but it's something that you can read yourself, like when you go to whatever that says, or when you go to buy it.
Is that where you have to farm for it, or?
Yeah. You have to get these. Same with the arch swing, melee and rifle. You have to go find the right barrel. Yeah. After Itzel, there was a Danta Prime.
I have that one.
Elytron. Then Itzel
Electron.
was Dojo. Elytron.
Yeah.
Because it was too hard to farm. But Itzel was.
Yeah, like 2 new ones. Yeah.
Okay, so that one isn't a plan. That one is a plan. There we go.
It's woo. I was gonna actually ask you, man, are you a warlord? Can you come to my clan and help me donate some resources?
Extraction is ready.
Like my backup account needs more cryotic, but I have so much nanospores and ferrite and polymer bundle. Like I have ridiculous.
It updates and all the things.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
That means you're not playing as much as you're building. Like you're building stuff, you're trying to get your rank up, but you just came back and there was stuff to buy and stuff to build. Like yeah. You save a lot of money that way. You're not out.
Getting into trouble.
Anything you do costs money, basically. It's part of the stuff.
Maybe that's why I love computers.
Fresno, though, like, hell, they barely get any land, right? Yeah, it's north of San Diego, right?
Oh, Ninja. You didn't see no FEMA camps over in Fresno, did you? FEMA.
All there is. They're all over. It's terrible.
FEMA camps. Supposedly one of them says is in Fresno, but no one has been able to confirm it.
Alright, so what FEMA's supposed to be is like Katrina, New Orleans. They go in and they give people clean clothes and like campers,
That's what the Red Cross Force.
Campers and well, FEMA. That's what they do.
Well, that's what Red Cross does.
Disaster relief.
Red Cross.
Allstate would say they do it too. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Anyways. Well, what FEMA's secret agenda is making camps, basically, for they're fenced in, not fenced out. You know what I mean? To keep people in. And they were showing like this old brick building. You can see where they had all these new gas lines ran in, and this huge tank outside for storage of, you know, whatever gas that lines ran in. like modern day concentration camps of Nazis.
You guys remember when stickers were being put on mailboxes? Like
Red
color
and blue?
stickers, like red and blue ones and all and everything. Yeah, that's because they were categorizing who they keep deemed worthy, who they need to put in a cell,
Blue?
and who they gonna get like expendable.
Blue was they thought they could move them into like the gyms, churches, convert them. Red was had to go to the camps, be dealt with. Treated as prisoners or executed.
And pink was like, you know what I mean?
Like California.
That's
New
why they try to
York,
get rid of the
there's
guns,
a lot of-
and that's why we were kind of
there's
going,
a lot
yeah,
of
you're
strict
funny,
laws,
yeah,
state
yeah.
laws. No, I'm saying there's a lot of strict state laws against guns. If you have a shotgun in the woods, you only can have 4 shells in it. If you have a rifle in the woods, you can only have 7 shells or rounds in it. That's it. In New York, you can have 4 shotgun shells on you or a rifle. The clip you can't even have a 30-round clip and only have 7 rounds in it.
Bio, the reason why California laws guns are a little strict through the state, it's only defined through the state because us people, you know what I mean? Is so that way you can't come and say that we don't try to play us and saying that our laws are loose. Bullshit. You know what I mean? You can't touch that shit. You mean? No. That won't apply to us, motherfuckers. You mean? You ain't touching our guns. You mean? It's not even funny. You know, the great thing about California is our guns. We just have to register our guns. We don't have to legally tell you if we have it with us or not.
Really?
We just have to register it. They know that too. And all we have to do is wait for you to walk 10 feet in the house unannounced, you mean? And boom, that's it.
Saying out in New York, you can't just murder someone.
Oh, we can as long as they die in the house.
You have to be back into a corner. You have to be back into a corner.
Yeah.
You have a weapon. You have to have shot at the wall once. Yeah.
We have to announce stuff like that too.
Back in the corner and they have a weapon. Otherwise, you just murder them.
No, the person has to be in the house in California because if they fall out of the house, it's murdered.
Texas, they can fucking step on your property.
Nah, they have to be in the house.
That's what's shooting the back. They should be killing all these pigs. They should kill the pigs.
They really should kill the quirky pigs. No, they do, because actually, you know, one of them had the nerve to say this to me. They said this, one of them to me. No, they have no fear.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, well, we don't know if they're a criminal.
If you're in fear for your life, you don't need to be holding a gun.
They're trying people like they're
Right, exactly. If you're in fear for your life, you should be a cop. You need to keep your head cool. You mean?
Yeah. Like,
I had actually one cop say, you know what I mean? It's like cop say to me, like, they said, the mafia has nothing compared to what we can do. You know what I mean? We can do it better. I mean, and they don't exist anymore. That's what the cop said. He goes, we are better than them. I'm like, you fucking idiot. I go, are you sure about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh?
They are almost in the way of military. State military. The academy, they go to police academies. Well, yeah. I've gotten into police chases, but I couldn't in California because they'd have a helicopter that was so fucking quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you're not out by 3.8 seconds, you're screwed. You mean?
I've been on high-speed chases.
You can't provoke them out here. You mean? You have to be quiet like a stealthy mouse. You mean? Like ninja. It sounds like the fucking cartel, huh? Why can't we just take their guns away and give them the freaking, you know, the taser gun?
Well, in Britain and in Japan, these don't have guns. They have clubs. They have clubs for their own protection. And they have whistles to call for more or a radio.
Yeah.
They don't have power to kill you. They're trying to arrest you. Well, the SWAT, even the SWAT, like negotiation squads against bombers or terrorists and all that, yeah, they still usually don't do it.
Hi. Actually, I think there's no need for police. Detectives, yes. Police? No. 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 No.
Even criminals call the police once in a while because some shit happens.
No, you call it detective. You can call it a thing. That's detective, not the police. No. What? Why would you call the police? They can't do nothing. They tell you make a report and tell the detective. So there's no need to have them.
Domestic disputes, bar fights.
They don't do anything. Yeah, they don't even do what they're supposed to be doing. Keep the peace. Yeah. 40 minutes later. Minutes after you possibly could be killed, dead, or something later. That's when they come. As I said, then just get rid of them and have detectives. People who think they need think they need power don't need to be cops.
They got their hand in people's drug money and racketeering, laundering.
Distraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah.
That's the last of them.
Well, they were saying.
Let's go home.
They were saying most all the drugs brought into jail, prisons, are through COs. Yep. They making triple what you would get on the street for drugs and. Actually, no, you can retire, right? And as long as you work less than, I think, 27 hours a week.
27 hours a week.
Stay retired. I'm saying if you work like 27 hours a week, you can still get a paycheck and be retired. I know someone that used to work in a garage, right? And he got hurt at the garage, so he's getting disability from it. Okay, so you're disabled, you can't work. You know what I mean? You have a serious back injury. You should be lucky you're getting paid. He ended up, besides dirt track, he's always dirt track race. He still dirt track races, like, you know what I mean? And besides that, he has a part-time job. I think he gets paid under the table. driving school bus, which you know that wouldn't be good on your back. So
Operator,
like,
are
what
you
do you do when
enjoying
you're
the view?
so disabled? You know what I mean? And he openly works on people's cars at his house. Like, you know what I mean? Doesn't even pay business tax like but he pretty much has a business still working on cars because he's a mechanic. But he's still getting paid by the company where the day he got hurt. You know what I mean? Like, he's fucking pulling in money from every which way.
Well,
Lots.
I told a lot of people that he's broke. He he's broke.
On a similar note, right? Walmart, Nike, McDonald's, you know, Johnson and Johnson, like all the baby oils and whatnot, bath. Anyways, a lot of companies, huge companies that you think, you know, are good for America, or you know, I don't want to say Pepsi or Coca-Cola. I'm not sure, but you know, a lot of them. Anyways, they have offshore bank accounts. If you have bank accounts in certain countries, you know what I mean? This ain't just criminals that do this. This is huge businesses. All right, so you can make so much money each month, you know, and for that year, but if that money is sent out before a said date, you can claim that you have no money left. Your business hasn't made profit, or you have no money, you know what I mean, at the end of the year, because it's untraceable, trackable, even though it's like really mysterious, and they don't have to pay taxes. Nike don't pay taxes. You know, like, we pay a tax when we buy the shit, but then they don't pay their taxes, and they got all of our money in their hands.
Yep.
So they keep making and making more money, but it's not getting back into the system because it's not even in America. A lot of American money, like, is not in America. It's in Swiss bank accounts and offshore, like down in Panama and different like Puerto Rico, or basically loose knit. Was it the Virgin Islands? Like, there's, you know, loose knit American associated outside of our 50 states. You know what I mean?
Well, people better be stopping on, like, you better be stocking up on your gold. Have your own family crest and seals at
Bullets.
hand.
Fuck gold. Fuck
Gold
gold.
and
You need
bullets.
bullets.
And bullets too. I said gold too. You mean? Gold is a
You can have all
universal
the
trade.
you can
You
have
mean?
all the gold in the world. That ain't gonna.
I would say you need to stock up
No.
some gold so you can feed and trade and barter. You mean?
You need to be able to hunt.
You need to be
Maybe
able to
farm,
defend and hunt.
if
Of
you're
course you need
gonna
to do all
stay
that.
in
I'm
one
not saying that
spot.
you don't. You mean? I'm saying you get that name. Well, I do.
Right. It's helpful to have a couple. Right. Schools don't. Schools
That's
don't.
why it's up to the family members to teach your kids. I teach mine.
How many different fires do you know how to make? Like a fire, right? How many different fires? There's all sorts of fires.
I know. I did Girl Scouts. That's so much fun. I hate the
So
one with the
you
straw
know the
though.
Dakota.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about when I say Dakota?
I know how to make the battery. I know how to do the tent one. I know how to do the one with the straw, and I know how to do.
As far as ways of starting,
Mhm.
bow, bow and dowel. You
Mhm.
have the flint and steel.
The rock.
Literally smash. Yeah, if you have one on you, even yeah,
Mhm.
flashlight. Yep, anything as far as a battery. But uh, now see, I I see. I live in the woods. I hunt. You know what I mean? I can kill
They
a
won't let
deer
me
with
have
a
a
bow,
gun.
stealth. Like
Not
have a
from not
wild
trying.
animal. Have a wild animal and be within less than a city block of it. You know what I mean? Not the long way of the block, the width. I don't know. Trying to how to say that, but anyways, sneak up on a living animal that like they should smell you, they should hear you. You know, they live there all the time, and and not use a firearm, not use a bullet at that speed. But when you kill a deer like that, you can drop them, and you might hit another deer before they even know what had happened.
That's
Hunting with
amazing.
a bow, but I mean, but I hunt rifles. If you can hunt bow like I do, not excellent, but it's great for turkey, grouse, things like that, where you don't want to shoot them and just like
And
pummel
fuck up the meat either.
all the meat on them, full buckshot. Yeah, that's the thing. I can use a shotgun, a rifle. I've used a pistol before. I had a rifle basically cold jam. It was early in the morning. It was basically wet in the barrel. It cold jammed. It didn't even fire, and I pulled my sidearm and fucking shot twice to make sure. Got in the shoulder and the heart.
I like the bow. I like knives. The butterfly knife is amazing.
But see, a lot of people. There should be over like 2,000 layers of metal that where it's been rolled and hammered down, so that all the different layers are stacked, stacked, stacked.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
That's one of those things where like I'm a mechanic. That's what I do at work. You know what I mean? But I can do my own electrical in the house, plumbing. Like I could build a house. Like I've built multiple sheds. Hell, even digging out with equipment and then making a basement, like where it was just level ground, digging out,
Well put
setting it
together,
all,
operator. Now
pouring
get out
concrete
there
walls, like making a
cut
basement
down
for a
the
house.
and make the Lotus proud.
But knowing how to like MacGyver shit or trying to like what all else, like know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a master of all, but I can do just about anything for myself.
Hey, but there's nothing wrong with trying mastering it. I have a dream to do that. I have a dream to master everything. It's a dream. Yeah. Gotcha. I do. I want like to be able to do like everything.
It's awesome. I mean, I've had to buy equipment, buy tools, different things, but yeah, I'm basically not afraid to do just about anything.
Nah, I was always set with the right mindset. I remember how it happened. I was like 5, and I went over to my Nana Rose's house. You know, and she's scary as all hell. You know, but I love the woman. But she has those demeanor that just puts you like in check like quick. You know.
Right. Ooh, I need that. Ooh, I need that too. The old saying was, well, you better have some keys. When people start acting like that, like I need this, I need that, like, well, you better have some keys, because now I'm not giving you nothing. I'll go with you. We'll both get another one, or you'll get your first, but I'll make him go farming. I'll make him.
Where do you think I learned it from?
I'll go with him.
Where do you think I learned it from?
You better have some keys.
You have keys? Okay. Create the soda reel?
Now it's relics and fusion.
Dude, that's what I've been saying. Thank you, Demand, for saying exactly what I've been saying. I know. Where'd you go, Demand? In bio?
I'm not gonna play anymore.
Huh?
I'm about to get off.
Okay.
You can do credits. I'm not sure about the materials.
It's
now,
advanced.
Our clan at one point had resources that will save, but that is like, say you built 3 decorations and you tear 2 of them down or whatever, those resources go to the clan, to the dojo, so that the next time someone needed nanospores, they could use their own, or they could use the dojo's.
I know that.
Besides credits at the treasury, which we have a treasury in our dueling room. So like, I'll bet one of my guys 50,000 credits, and he puts in 50,000 credits. So our clan, we donated now 100,000 credits, whatever, to the clan, and we'll battle back and forth and see who wins, and they get the 50,000 back. Like, there's different ways of doing that. However you like set it up, where you fight 2 out of 3 or whatever, and at the end, one of the guy puts their money in instead of that way. Like, at the end, whoever lost the 2 out of 3 or whatever, then they go over and they put some credits in towards the treasury. We used to do tournaments back when we only had like 18 or 20 clans. It was like every other Sunday, because certain Sunday we'd have a meeting, and it was all the high ups, and we'd have a meeting and discuss things, and then them clan leaders would go and talk to their second in command and other members, to spread the word. And then the next Sunday would be a dojo tournament where you show up, anywhere from 7 or 9 till after midnight, and you would duel in the dojo. If you showed up late, you had to fight 3 of the other losers to then get put in the bracket even. But you would fight, and if you won, you would go on, you'd fight another winner, and the losers would fight, so the best loser then got into the semifinal one time, and basically you'd end up with a winner at the end, and like someone would give away a Latron set or a Frost set, or full set to the winner. And it might be 4 different guys in the semis that ante up the parts and give it to the guy who actually won the tournament. You know what I mean? So there's ways to be a player about it and make a real, like, if you like dueling in the dojo, make it worth your time while you're in there.
I still gotta work. I don't know, like, builds, to like fuck people up, man. Like,
see, all my builds are high damage for enemies, so they're not fast, they're not set up for dueling. Dueling is all about speed, like getting that first hit, and doing a status. Do fire or toxic.
I have to work on, like, how to take, I know how to take enemies out, I just don't know how to take channels out,
Primed Fury, Primed Reach.
A lot of people mess up when they use full strike, because that slows your jump down a heck of a lot.
Yeah, it don't matter the extra damage.
A lot of my weapons, I don't even use that
I do against the enemy.
I don't.
Right. That's when you use Primed Fury, Primed Reach, and then an element, like either fire or toxic. Well, it reach out and touch them.
I know, but I don't even use it. I Like,
I'll
you
also
maybe
use
twice
Berserker
playing this game.
and Quickening. Berserker and Quickening, besides Prime
You like
Fury.
the channel is good to use quickening.
Yeah, it doesn't always work right, but Fury also helps too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get my
still
endo
got the
up so I
regular
can start
Fury.
maxing out my time shit. But
Oh, I mean, Berserker.
Berserker is good. Not all the time, but it's good.
Right.
Let's go fight some enemies. Oh, you fucking hot.
I've seen that.
That fucking bitch spit on the ground.
Crap. The other dude should have stayed. But nah, he won't move.
I don't get it.
He was like, no, man, it's too high, man. We gotta get out of here, man.
Okay, let me check the solar rail.
Oh my god.
The fire, bro.
Yeah, the enemies, bro. These
You
enemies.
got tired of fire.
Looking at the solar rail, see what we need. You mean? The solar rail. We need 9,456 plastics. Okay.
Yeah. See, I don't have room for any of that to do that. That's what it's for.
Why aren't you a warlord?
Me?
Yeah.
No, a zombie is. I told Zombie to make the clan though. I'd been in 3 other clans and Zombie had joined the last clan I was in, and I told him to be the leader, make the clan. I've always ran the show. I got the first 15, and then the second 15, like the first 30 people to join us, were people I'd already talked with, knew, dealt with, before we had our own clan. Me? We just have our own moon clan, but that's been like 2.5 years. As far as you know me, I probably have always been in Cannibalize the Merciful. It's just a small clan. It's a small.
Okay.
Can't
I'm in the solar
Cannibalize.
rail. It's in the one thing marked solar rail.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually. Lightning or thunder? I'm trying to see. I'd have to look at the name.
Okay, this we need 7,328 plastics. No problem. 7,000? No, it's right here. It's right here. You see that one right here? Yeah, I want to farm it. That's the dojo assist. For the dojo technician, for the clan, we need. It says we need 7,000 plastics to make that one, and then see the solar rail. So let's go. Bio. Bio.
Yeah.
Where's the best place to get plastics?
Yeah. Ares.
You can do it. All of it?
Nanospores, plastids, neurodes.
Oh no, that's alright. All it needs is plastids.
Yeah, I would go to Ares.
Okay, if you can't put them in.
I'm about to. I'm about to go though.
Because I just put all my plastics into it. I put for the solar rail.
Alright, guys. You have a good one.
Alright, good night, Bio.
Yep, later.
Later. Okay, all we need is 1,000. Is the reason you guys didn't hear Bio for a while because you know what I mean he didn't want to get caught up in the whole like when I left the alliance, you know what I mean? Yeah. Mhm. I didn't know what the whole deal was with them or why they even act like that. It was getting that bad. You know what I mean? That where it was like, dude, like, nope. Just to listen, you know what I mean? So there's no he said, she said, you know what I mean? People act differently when you like have a witness, you know what I mean?
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Where the hell do we get was it Teely or Survival?
One-shot people or stun them.